Ladies and gentlemen, Lab After Dark is starting shortly. Lab After Dark is starting soon.
What's up? How's everybody doing? How's my sound? You gotta tell me the truth. Bring it on, just listen. I'll do it.
Lab After Dark is starting soon.
Right.
Well, you opened that Pandora's door.
Test.
I was actually just sitting down to pee, but whatever, you know.
Testing. Yeah, I don't know how it sounds. I can't tell. Hopefully good. Thank you, Gabby.
What's the point in pausing and interrupting that?
Lab After Dark starts now.
What's happening, everybody? Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be juggling tonight, but I will juggle. I don't even know how I got suckered into that. I think I suckered myself into it, really, to be honest with you. But it's very hard to do in a darker room. You need proper lighting, So what I'll have to do is I have to turn the light on and everything, and I'll do it. I got no problem doing it. I'll do it. Juggling. The stupid stuff I do. It's not really a talent. Like, I'm not that great at it, but I can certainly do it. Did somebody call me Jelly Roll in the chat? That's almost an Insta ban. Not quite, but it's close. It's close to an Insta ban. Jelly Roll. Just talk about taking the wind out of my sails. Jelly Roll. I mean, I don't know. I don't think I look like Jelly Roll. It's kind of ridiculous. Jelly Roll. Yes, Ruby, how are you? I know. I think you're the one that called me Jolly. I was actually looking for someone called Jelly Roll. I don't know what that means. I wish I knew what it meant. But I don't. What are you doing? Freaking Otis. Nah, I don't. Jelly Roll? Well, whatever. I guess I've been called worse by a lot. Great. So I look like a better version, like the better version of Jelly Roll? Is that what you mean? I have seen him recently, yeah, actually. He's all over the place. Chris Stapleton. Fuck. I don't want to start this who I look like because it's just going to depress me. I have this thought of myself, and then people are like, "You look like Jelly Roll. You look like Jonah Hill. You look like friggin', I don't know, Jonah Hill. Who else? It's never like I said, it's never like Michael B. Jordan or I don't know, Timothy Chalamet. I don't know who that is. I mean, I kind of do, but I've never seen a movie of his. Yeah, I think I look like myself, but people always want to say, "Oh, you look like this person." You look like. I don't. It's not that it's not that I care about it, discare about him or whatever, but that's what I think. I think I look like myself. Honestly, I really do. Good, bad, or otherwise. I mean, I truly do think that I have incredible hair, and that's about it. Like it's not bad. It's what I got going for me, to be honest. The hair. I do not know that, but thank you. Yeah, Kelsey loves Machine Gun Kelly, and I'm not really sure. I'm not sure why. I mean, I guess, but I guess he's got like he's sort of talented or whatever, but I don't know. He's done like 7. He's done he's done like 7 different genres of music. It's like pick one and stick with one. Kelsey likes him. It's all good. She likes that. Well, I mean, he is dating Megan Fox, so or was. I don't know if he is now or not. He's popular. I'll tell you that he is absolutely popular. I'm just waiting for the release of the Epstein files so we can I'll just move on with our lives. I thank you, Cakes, but it's very kind of you. I'll have to check them out. I haven't. Then why you cover it up all the time? Cover what up? Are you talking about me? Machine Gun Kelly was the name of a. Oh, I don't cover it up all the time. I mean, like I like to wear hats late because it's longer, so sometimes I cover it up. But you don't like tattoos all over the face. That's when you know you've made it or not made it. It's one or the other. Just let me live my life. What's up, Melissa? How are you? A lot of people like them. Number 48. Are we only at 48 likes? Please tell me that. It can't be true. Be true. No, we're at 51. All right. I'll take it. It's one of those things. It's like you're either really famous and you got the tats on the face, or you're really shit and you have tattoos on your face. There's really no like middle in between where, there's this kind of middle ground, like, oh yeah, he's like a, sort of a tattoo guy on the face, but he also is a youth pastor. Like there's not a lot of youth pastors with tattoos on their face or I don't know, Boy Scout leaders. Not a lot of Boy Scout leaders have tats on the face. Just pointing that out. It's not a stereotype. I'm just saying that it's either Lil Wayne or, like Debbie C says, guys in prison. One could argue that they're one and the same, but most people that have face tats have been to jail at some point. I don't know if I've ever seen a woman with a face tattoo. Not that I can think of. Well, if you're a musician, like a famous musician, that's kind of what they do. But I can't really, I don't know if I've ever seen a woman that had a face tattoo. Maybe, I don't know. I heard something about that. What happened? Wade Wilson? Hey, I hate that guy. Did they overturn his death sentence? Actually, I did see. I've seen I saw something where where like a little heart or where a teardrop is. I saw a lady have one. I don't know. It was all right. Oh, so he's like he's not he's still on death row, but he's not in the death row. Like they still want to kill him because that's really all that matters to me. Is that what they're trying to do? My eyebrows are cosmetically tattooed to fulfill the shape. My ants are drawn on completely. And she only does a line. It's really weird. She does it, she's like, and they're not always like it's not always the same. I used to ask her if she changed it because of her mood. She always looks surprised. Yeah, I think she started to get more like consistent. Oh, you're not telling me anything I don't know. You're not telling me anything I don't know. I was just saying that's how, yeah, she draws them on. She's just like, it's interesting. But like I said, sometimes she would show up and like they'd be a little more arched or they'd be a little flatter. And I always said, like, you know, I don't know. She's going to kill me. Mio, I watched your last live stream. You're talking about my eyebrows. I'm telling you, I can already hear it. No, it's the other ant that draws her eyebrows on. Thea, don't worry about it, okay? She'll get so mad. And that's how she talks. That's exactly what she sounds like. That's what my whole family sounds like. Well, mostly. Mijo. She used to get so mad. I'd be the nephew. I didn't say anything to her. I promise. She probably will. If she sees this, she's like, I'm fudged. Josh is racist against his aunt. I could see it now. Oh no. She's very beautiful. I love her. But it is, I believe, a Mexican thing. Spanish in nature. Yeah. Well, sometimes, I mean, honestly, sometimes, they'd be just, flat, and then sometimes they'd be like this. Jerry Lynn says, we aren't Mexican, and my mom used to draw her eyebrows on and a mole, which I never understood. She drew the mole on every day. That's wild. Good for her. She like went for the Cindy Crawford. They call them beauty marks, I don't know. Good for her. I mean, how consistent was it? How consistent was the mole? Was it a moving mole? Was it a stationary mole? Was it sometimes bigger than it other times? I don't know. Just curious. Marilyn Monroe. She kept it consistent. Is that what you're saying? I hope so. The consistency would be the key there. The consistency of, like, if you're going to draw a mole on, then That's something that you would probably want to just get tattooed on, right? If you're gonna put a mole on your face, you would probably want to make it in the same spot. And at this point, with tattooing becoming so, prevalent in our society, that you would just get one, I know this channel sucks. It's like, oh, hey, what's Josh talking about? A floating mole. Made fun of his aunt's eyebrows. I didn't make fun of them. I just said that when we were kids, it was shocking. Sometimes it was shocking, and it felt like a mood ring. Like I could tell sort of what mood she was in. Like she's like, oh, we're going garage selling, mijo. And I was like, oh, great. She's got the straight eyebrows today. I don't think we're going to get many books. Yes, it was shocking. Yes. I mean, I wasn't terrified of it or anything. It was a little shocking. That's all. I was shocked.
Kelsey donated $4.99 through Super Chat. What do you call someone with no body and no nose? Nobody knows. Rolling on the floor laughing emoji. Rolling on the floor laughing emoji. Rolling on the floor laughing emoji. Rolling on the floor laughing emoji.
I'm not really sure. Rolling on the floor laughing emoji? Sometimes you that was funny. Rolling on the floor laughing emoji. 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 And there's no stopping it. Like I said, AI is taking over. It was like, this is my time to shine, baby. This is my time to shine. That is so funny. Oh my God, Kelsey's crazy. She's hilarious. Rolling on the floor laughing emoji. Get back. It's like a little it's like a little cocker spaniel that got off the leash that you can't get back on. It's like, get back over here. That didn't sound like a cocker spaniel at all, did it? It didn't sound like a cocker spaniel. Oh my God, it's so funny. Muscles and Mascara, thank you. So generous with 50 Lab After Dark memberships. We end up with a lot of new members here, which actually leads me into what I'm talking about. And Muscles and Kelsey, thank you guys for supporting this channel the way that you do. It's very appreciated. However, well, there is no however. I like looking and seeing. No, I don't think. No, it's not going to make you. Well, I don't think it'll make you cry. No. I don't think it'll make you cry. Just looking here. I like to look in the see who's like hiding. I want to see people who have watched my show before, and then they talk shit, and then I go, you little watcher, you little bush watcher. I don't know. I mean, it could make you cry. I have no idea. What kind of stuff makes you cry? Has Muscles entered the chat yet? Cinderella. You changed your name. Always watching. Okay, so no, I don't think. I don't know. I don't know if it'll make you cry. I hope it doesn't make you cry. It should make you. If you like the show, it'll hopefully make you happy. If you hate the show, then you're not going to like it. Here we go. So, as inconsistent as we are on this show, and we are inconsistent, I am, excuse me. Are you not familiar with YouTube? That's like part of the people that watch. I'm here, but almost cut my finger off. Yeah, I know. Are you all right? I'm saying, well, then there's people that watch the show. Melissa, when we started this, it was a secret club, and it's sort of remained that way, sort of. But anyway, I digress. I've been very inconsistent with the show, and I've been frustrated with my programming. I don't feel like it's been up to par. And it makes me, I don't know what it makes me, but the inconsistency from me has been bothering me, and it's always bothered me. Because I know that there are people that do enjoy and want to watch the show, and they're like, when is he going live? Is he going live? So here's what we're going to do. For 2 weeks, I'm going to try something. I'm going to go live on, I haven't decided how many days, but it'll be somewhere between 4 and 5. Probably 4 days a week. We're going to go at 9:30 Pacific time for 2 weeks. 9:30 Pacific for 2 weeks, which is 12:30 on the East Coast. And it's something that I've thought about a lot. And I think that as people who are paying members of the show, and people who donate to the show, and people that do love the show, and there are some people that do, don't get it twisted. But that's what we're going to do. Okay. 11:30 Central. And we're going to go a little bit earlier, typically after the Giants game. Typically. But if the Giants, but that's the time, 9:30. The only, and we're going to try that for 2 weeks, see how it goes. And see if it makes me feel any better about the structure of the show. If I don't know. I just think that that's probably in order. So I hope that, and I'll schedule them out, days in advance. Format will be the same. I don't know. I like the randomness of the show. It's not that it's not that the content is content's pretty much what it is. But the consistency of the show is really what I'm looking for. The content, it ain't getting much better, folks. I'm telling you that. Tiny Dancer has become a member. Tiny Dancer. That's a funny name. But I do love the randomness of the show too. The randomness isn't going to change. Just the consistency of the time. That's it. I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem with my well, I don't know. I don't know if I have a problem with my content or not. It's okay sometimes. I like Tiny Dancer. Cinderella says 10:30 Mountain Time. Swallowed water wrong. I think I have a dump button. Okay, much better. That almost got gnarly fast. Like in a major way. But anyway, so that's the programming change, but the format, the format's not changing at all. Unless, can we talk about your puppies again? Are they okay? They've never been better. They're the most spoiled, fat, chubby little creatures you've ever seen in your life. Yes, and Roxy, 5 months. See, I'm sure Roxy, with her 5-month membership, and some people with their 30-month membership, and people with their 2, they would like to see some sort of consistent behavior. But still with the randomness of the show, I don't know. Who knows? We're just going to try it and see what happens. Muscle, do you have snakes with you to go on the plane? Or is it different word? Howdy, Josh. Thank you, Cakesville. It's very kind. And okay. I was like, you don't have a bunch of well, don't tell her, but she has some coming to her tomorrow. And tomorrow, okay, so I'll just tell you really quick that Grandma had another appointment today. Another appointment. So 2 in a row, 2 days in a row. We have another one tomorrow. She has I think it's a scan or whatever it is. Which is amazing that she's able to get that kind of care that she needs. And there is still some internal swelling in her arm, even, a month and a half or I don't know, 8 weeks later. I have no idea. It's been a long time, but there's still some swelling. But the bone has rejuvenated, and that with more movement, the swelling should subside, and she should be, after some physical therapy that she's already started, she should be completely fine and better. and completely 100% healed. That was the word that we got today, that even at 81 years old, her body has, although it's taken some time, she'll return to normal. Her arm will be fully functional again, and excuse me, and that she will be completely fine. And it's been a long road and journey, and she's still not there, but it's, when this first happened, it was absolutely, it was a nightmare. I remember the first night it happened, just thinking, after she told me that her arm was broken, I just went, this is going to be a nightmare. And it was, for her, for me, mostly for her, but it was tough, you know. But she's done a lot of hard work, and there was some times where she was very scared about walking around much, but she's doing fantastic. I love pineapple juice. I really do. Like the like in the can, like you get the can that you have to open with the can opener, and I put it in like one of my glass jar. It's so good. I like to put orange juice in a glass container as well in the refrigerator. For some reason, it tastes better when it's not sitting in like cardboard or something, or plastic for that matter. I love that. 81, that's right. And I think that AI will read this, but as you scared me, I think they behave well when you're doing live. They, for the most part, they're pretty fantastic. They're great dogs. Well, they're great most of the time. But yeah, no, she's doing great. And she, like I said, this will be our third appointment this week, and it's only Wednesday, and our last appointment of the week. And wink at me, 25 months. Thank you for being here. Your grandma is young. Mine just turned 94. Well, I wouldn't say she's young, but she's pretty well there. You know, the body's weak, but the mind is able, you know, kind of thing. I have 2 French bulldogs. French bulldogs are probably some of the most emotional dogs I've ever seen in my life. Fully emotional meltdowns. You know, it's just absolute meltdowns, and you know, yeah, you keep moving the pole back. You know, like I will be 40 at the end of the year, and I'm going, 60 is not that old, 50 is not that old. When I was 20, 50 was ancient. Now 50 is totally normal, 60 is totally normal, 70, I'm not there yet. I'm just saying, you know, 40, 50. It's weird. You keep moving, you sort of keep moving the goalposts, you know. 40 is nothing. 50 is nothing. I'm telling you, 60. Pat, 75. Pat, the roof walker, 75 years old. We're supposed to trim trees on Thursday again. Pat and I, we're going to be out there trimming the trees. I don't know what trees we're going to trim, but he wants to do it. I have no idea. He's like, hey, you want to trim some trees on Saturday or on Thursday? And I was like, sure. And I locked myself in. I don't know what we're trimming. But I can't let my neighbor, who's 75 years old, do it on his own. Yeah, but he's willing to. He's just roof walking, you know. He's a roof walking son of a gun. And I love him for it. Brian P. Little Brian P. Becoming a member. How are you, Brian? It's good to see you, brother. Well, I don't know. The thing is, he's supposed to be, I don't know. I think he wants to trim trees on my side of the fence, so I'm not really sure. I'm willing to do whatever. He wants to hang out. Let's do it. I'll help him. I don't care. I like him. I like talking to him. He's an old Vietnam vet. Matter of fact, the guy was a nuclear submarinist in the Navy, stationed in he was in Vietnam, but mostly in the submarine, which is terrifying to think about. I would hate that so much. Are there people that would like in this chat that would like to do that, to be in a submarine? Oh, I certainly will, and I certainly have. A nuclear submarinist. Yeah. And when we do that kind of like when we, he talks about it. It's really cool. Like he actually gives great advice too. Yeah, 5 minutes. Yeah, it would be rough. I'm telling you that's a special type of person that could sit down in a submarine like that. And not only be confined to this tube that's underwater, not even just in the tube itself would suck. But then being submerged underwater, but then having nuclear weapons on top of that on the sub. Holy crap. I'm not sure where you go to the bathroom. I'm sure that they have some sort of system. I don't know. But not only are you stuck under the ocean in a high pressure funnel tube, but it's got nukes on it. I can't think of a worse scenario to be in. But people do it. God bless them that do. That's not something I'm not. Ugh. Just no way. What sick bastard thought that like that would be a good idea? Like, oh yeah, let's make submarines. The boats aren't good enough. The boats that are on top of the water, that's not good enough. We need ones that are under the water. It's like, why? So they can't see us coming. So then everybody's got boats or subs. Nobody can see anybody coming now. And everybody's fudged. Like at least when a boat's like above water, you can be like, look, there's a boat coming. I guess that's the point of it, but Sparker, I wouldn't do it either. So I'll be hanging out with Pat later on this week. Gray hue is absolutely not blocked. You're on the screen. Speaking of that, this was a good one. Hold on. No, gray hue will never be. What is this? Old video, Doug H and PG, Doctor, the lab, Don edited, copy, no thanks. What is that? Where does this shit come from? Oh, really? I'll have to check it out. Let me go look. Oh, that's the shit. I like the fat kid. Here, hold on. Let me that's some funny shit. I think that's kind of how I looked. Let me show you this. This is funny. Of course I can show you. That's funny. Let's see. Which one? Of the fat kid? You want me to show the fat kid? I don't like him. He's wearing a do-rag. Oh, okay. The fat kid wearing the do-rag. He's legit. All right. I love that. Now batting for the San Francisco Giants, Josh Diaz, and he strikes out looking. That's legit. Thank you. I think that's awesome. I would never think to do something like that for myself. I'm not sure which one I like more. I like them both. Let's put it that way. Make a baby. Oh, man. That's funny. Gray hue. They can stay for a while. Oh, you did? Can I see those? They're probably not as cute. All right, hold on. I'm going to show you this really quick.
And I don't know what the secret sauce is when you're putting out a video to, I mean, what I don't understand is why aren't all of you guys like checking every single day for the live streams and videos and, like everybody out there should know that I put out videos and just look. It's right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, Miss Elliott, that's exactly what you are. Have you ever looked in the mirror, Miss Elliott? I bet you every time you look in the mirror, you see a-hole right back at your face. As a matter of fact, your face looks like an a-hole.
Holy shit.
Wow. Unbelievable. Let's see. Hey, thanks, Zachary.
Your face looks like an a-hole. Have you ever seen your face? You ever looked in the mirror? Okay. An asshole.
Yeah, you
Sits up on his bully pulpit.
missed what they typed in. They said the secret sauce is not being an a-hole. They
That's the secret sauce, bro. That's great advice. The secret sauce is not being an a-hole.
said. So I'll go ahead and say it right back to their face. I just don't care. I have no patience for these idiots that show up.
He's got no patience for us.
Let's see.
This is...
Who Gray was insulting. I wasn't insulting. That was just an absolute reply comeback to their idiotic
absolute reply comeback.
comment. Yeah. And that's what you get back, you know? Yeah.
He thinks that that was a good comeback. Like, he's proud of that one. Wasn't that good of a comeback at all. Matter of fact, it sucked.
Who Gray was insulting. I wasn't insulting. That was just a...
You were absolutely insulting.
absolute reply comeback to their idiotic comment.
An absolute reply comeback. Like, he dominated the...
Yeah. And that's what you get back.
I love how she said that the secret sauce is... And by the way, why would... Do you think that people just go about their day going, hey, I wonder if Gray's going to drop a video today? Ha, ha, ha. All right, cool. You guys are supposed to be looking out for my shit. I drop shit every day.
Cherry blossom emoji. Cat, cherry blossom emoji, donated $5 through Super Chat. You scared me. I think they behave well when you're doing a live.
Oh my God. And thanks again, Cat. I appreciate that. I don't know how you get so many. All right, here we go. What up, Rod? Let me see. Camera. Oh, this is so funny. So good. Hold on one second. I wonder if I can just put this.
When he was there. Okay, that explains why the other two girls he wouldn't have done anything to, because they didn't know that he was there earlier. They were sleeping. Okay, so that's my theory right there. What do you guys think of it? When he was there? Okay, that explains why the other two girls he wouldn't have done anything to,
Hold on.
because they didn't know that he was there
Everything's on the fly,
earlier.
everything's
they were
live.
sleeping. Okay, so that's my
Why is he
theory
so
right
fat?
there. What do you guys think of it? When he
Fat.
was there. Okay, that explains why the other two girls he wouldn't have done anything to, because they didn't know that he was there earlier. They were sleeping. Okay, so that's my theory right there. What do you guys think of it? When he was there. Okay, that explains why the other two girls he wouldn't have done anything to when he was there. Because they didn't know that he was there earlier. They were sleeping. He wouldn't have done anything to. Okay, so that's my theory right there. What do you guys think? When he was there. So that explains why the other two girls he wouldn't have done anything to. Because they didn't know that he was there earlier. They were sleeping. Okay, so that's my theory right there. What do you guys think of it? When he was there. When he was there. Okay, that explains why the other two girls he wouldn't.
Let's see.
Okay, so that's my theory right there. What do you guys think of it?
It sucks.
When he was there. Okay, that explains why the other.
I'm getting all tangled up here.
Two girls he wouldn't have done anything to because they didn't know that he was there earlier. They were sleeping. Okay, so that's my theory right there. What do you guys think of it?
Nobody cares about your theory, Gray. Oh God, he was even a nerd when he was a baby. Oh God. Now that's funny. Hi, you guys. I'm here today so you can donate to my milk fund. Here's my milk. Can you donate to my milk fund, Mama? You guys should be looking out for my videos, okay? Okay. Okay. I need new glasses because I'm. Okay. Okay. I mean, you guys should all be looking out for my stuff. I don't know the secret sauce, but it's not being an a-hole. The secret sauce. He doesn't know the secret sauce. I thought that lady was doing him a solid by telling him not to be an a-hole. Like I thought that was good advice. No? Well, I mean, I would have taken that as good advice. Yeah, don't be an asshole, Gray. That's the secret sauce, brother. I think he's pretty far beyond redeemable, though. That's the problem. I mean, at least in my personal opinion, I don't see a lot of 60-year-old dudes making those kinds of changes in their lives. Hey, Grandpa, you really should stop eating fatback bacon and drinking Thunderbird wine. Why? How come? How come, son? Because it's really bad for you. I've been doing it for 3,500 years. How dare you disrespect me? How dare you? The baby kind of does look like me. Both of them. It's like telling somebody to quit smoking. They've been smoking for 50 years. Grandpa, you really shouldn't smoke anymore. Oh, why not? You know, Gray, you really shouldn't insult people and then ask for their money. Well, why not? How else are they going to give it to me? If I don't bring it up, then nobody thinks about it. I shouldn't even have to bring it up. Okay? I shouldn't have to bring it up, and people should just know to donate to my channel. Okay? Okay. Yeah, he does. He looks like he dropped a load in his pants, like just one of those ones that goes up your back. God, Ronell used to do that. It used to drive me nuts. It's like, you have a blowout every other day, bro. I used to say that to him. Why do you have a blowout every other day? And then he would just look at me like, clean me up. I got stuff to do, bro. Latris on the Menjay. You guys know what I'm talking about. You guys know the blowout. You guys have had kids. It's difficult stuff. Ronnie, come here. Why you... There's always... Peyton go, Dad, Nelly had a blowout. God. That was the face. God. Get the shower going. Let's hose him off. You get his legs, I'll hold his arms. Depends. If it was a summer day, you would just take him off and take the hose to him, you know. Boys were easy to raise, sort of, sometimes. Most of the time, they were a lot easier. I don't know. Because you could just do stuff like that, or... yeah, I don't know. They just seemed easier to raise. I always wanted a daughter, but I don't think I'd ever been good at it. Yep. If you have boys, you know about the blowouts. My granddaughter coming over for a spin tonight. That's cute. That is cute. Spin tonight. Major blowouts, I'm telling you. It was always Ronnie, too. I don't know why. Yeah, boys, I just don't think I could like, it's not that I couldn't handle a girl. I just wouldn't know how to raise one. I mean, I could learn, but you know, I wasn't that much older than my kids when I had them. Friggin' blowouts. Nobody told me about that. It's ridiculous. That's what Ronnie used to do, man. Just the worst. I do not miss those. I do not miss that at all. Not even a little. I mean, I miss him being like cute and stuff, but God. The blowout is real. And then potty training, boys. Oh my God. Good. Might as well be you might as well be trying to train feral cats to do something. They have the attention span of a feral cat.
Is when you're putting out a video to, you know, I mean, what I don't understand is
Here we go.
and I don't know what the secret sauce is when you're putting out a video to, you know, I mean, what I don't understand is why aren't all of you guys like checking every single day for the live streams and videos and, you know, like everybody out there should know that I put out.
Everybody out there should know. Okay. How dare you guys? How dare you guys not, how dare you guys
videos
not
and just
know?
look. It's right there. Yeah, well, Miss Elliott, that's exactly what you are. Have you ever looked in the mirror, Miss Elliott? I bet you every time you look in the mirror, you see a-hole right back at your face. As a matter of fact, your face looks like an a-hole.
I mean, that's rough. That's a rough thing to say to somebody. She was just saying that you're an asshole, which I think is perfectly within the guidelines of a perfectly good description for you. But then you said that her face looks like an asshole, which is not I don't know. I would think so. I think, you know, they say anything that is like sort of he said that to a woman. Yeah, that's exactly right, Sandwich. He wanted the secret sauce. She gave him the secret sauce. He didn't like the secret sauce. It didn't taste good on his shit sandwich. And he went scorched earth on a lady that was trying to give him I don't know, she looks like a young lady. She looks normal. Yeah, I mean, what the hell? Hold on. Yeah. The secret sauce is not being an a-hole. God bless her.
And I don't know what the secret sauce is when you're putting out a video to, you know, I mean, what I don't understand is why aren't all of you guys like checking every single day for the live streams and videos and, you know, like everybody out there should know that I put out videos and just look. It's right there.
It's right there. Right on my page. It's the creme de la creme of YouTube.
Yeah, well, Miss Elliott, here's
God dang it.
And I don't know what the secret sauce is when you're putting out a video to, you know, I mean, what I don't understand is exactly what you are. Have you ever looked in the mirror?
Okay, hold on. I'm going to try this again. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I just...
Miss Elliott? I bet you every time you look in the mirror, you see a-hole right back at your face.
Is that a proper response? He's got like 150,000. I don't know. He's been around forever. But is that an appropriate response? Like, what if you just said, oh, well, you would know about being an a-hole? That might be an appropriate response. But telling a woman that her face looks like an a-hole every time she looks in the mirror is a bit much. He's very proud of himself. Look. Well, he could. I mean, look, he doesn't have to, but I don't know. Such a weird fella. And I didn't even think that she was overly rude. I thought that what she was saying had some merit. She was teaching the secret sauce, bro. Secret sauce. It's like that mac sauce, extra mac sauce. She gave you the secret sauce. And you know what? She's 110% right. People don't like assholes, Gray. People don't like people who insult other people and then demand that they give them money, or they shut the whole stream off. Oh, I'm in jail. Ah, Shawshank Redemption. Adrian. Tiger got out of the cage. Tiger got out of the cage. An idiot, dude. Well, somebody's got to be into him because nobody is certainly. Look at that face. Imagine having a whole Reddit section about you, like a very active one with tons of contributors. Help! Support my channel. By the way, Gray, I don't know. You never donate the money that you make from those videos. Those are all yours. He makes money on those videos and he's pissed that people don't watch them. But he could use that money to subsidize what he's claiming he does by giving money away hand over fist to charities. But he says that that's from his hard work. I don't know if you've ever heard him say that. I've heard him say that before. That's my money. It's because I want, that's from my hard work. Okay? I don't know if you ever heard him say that before. I've heard him say it. Dickwad. Does it really? He ain't showing the receipts. He just writes them on the screen. Yeah, but and I'm not even, I don't know if he does or not. I just have no idea. It's hard to imagine. Well, I have a problem imagining being married to a guy, but I have more of a problem imagining being married to this guy. Not that I have a problem with that. I'm just saying that it's hard for me to imagine. You may have been saying that to the chat, and I took it personally and I answered it as if it was for me, and you gave it to me in my secret garden, and I opened it and explored it, and then, gave it back. So, no. The answer is no. I could not imagine being married to him. Freda says, you think those subs are organic or he bought them? I can't imagine he earned. I don't know. I think he was big in Delphi. He made those like 3D models and never figured out shit and was,
as a matter of fact,
way wrong on everything. But he made a little bridge on Minecraft and he was like, look, the landing pad's here and the landing pad's there. And then like he was off to the side here and then he was off to the side there. And then, nothing ever happened with it. He was wrong on everything. He's always wrong. He's an asshole.
Your face looks like an a-hole. Wow. Unbelievable. Let's see. Hey, thanks, Zachary. You missed what they typed in. They said the secret sauce is not being an a-hole, they said. So I'll go ahead and say it right back to their face. I just don't care. I have no patience for these idiots that show up.
He what? He gets mad when Vinny has another YouTuber on his show?
Let's see.
Now, if you think that I don't like Gray for no reason, I would like to show you this if you haven't seen it. Look at that. Look at that thumbnail. Now he's a cute. Oh, no, he's not. The lady that's the professional. I don't know if he has kids or not. I don't think he does, but I'm not 100% sure. Don't forget that Gray Hughes says that I am one of the worst people of all time.
Shit, we'll just hire Josh.
You don't need to do. These were the good days. When was this? How long ago was this? 11 months. You could have had a baby, and the baby would be 2 months old.
Shit, we'll just hire Josh.
You don't need to do any voice changers when you sound like Norm Macdonald getting a colonoscopy.
Oh my God, I'm dead.
I mean, why are they talking about me on some random live stream? And
Why are they talking about me?
why is there a fake Gray in the chat? You know, how weird is that?
But I saw what that bastard the lab did, and he's just a Chris McDonough wannabe.
No, Josh from the lab's an absolute tool. He's one of the worst people on the planet. He was over there.
He was over there? What's he doing over there, huh? He was over there? Son of a bitch. One of the worst people on the planet.
It was Josh from the lab pretending to be me, but they knew it wasn't you. That guy's a pile of shit. What's he doing on there?
Whatever I want. Whatever I want. It's my world. You're just living in it, Grayness.
I mean, he's one of the dumbest people that there ever has been. And
you're welcome to play the Labs channel, but stay off mine. That content is gold. If you don't super chat, nobody rides for free.
Oh, absolutely.
One of the worst people on the planet. I mean, we have ISIS. We have ISIS. We have Vladimir Putin. Kim Jong-un. I mean, these guys are clearly worse people than I am.
True. He will.
it does equal money. I mean, look at my show and look at compared to theirs.
You should hop on her panel and set her straight.
Yeah, hop on the panel.
Actually, there's nobody. I haven't seen one nickel on there since. You guys are way more generous to me than any of those people.
I don't think that's true. I don't think that's true. I told you that I donate half to charity and half to Destiny.
It's so
My
crazy.
two favorite dancers.
What do you mean it was just a parody? What are you talking about? They had a picture of me. They had an account with my name on it. You know, that means they had to create like a Google account like that, you know? So it's not really a parody. You should hop on their panel and set her straight. Yeah, I was thinking about trying to get over there, but I'm just not going to go. They're not going to let me on.
Nightcat. But they'll let me on.
I mean, what is it? Look at this. It's just so crazy that people want to sit around and listen to.
Do you guys know, does he still do call-ins? Does anybody know if he still does call-ins? Because if he still does call-ins, I'm going to prank the shit out of him. I have to do it. He won't know when it's coming. He does? Okay. Well, let me write that down. Like, I'll carve out a whole Saturday for it. I don't give a shit. Oh, yes.
Just drivel, like absolutely nothing related to anything.
It's absolute drivel. Gray, I'm going to prank you, and you won't know when I'm going to do it, but I'm going to do it. Did he really? Yeah.
What a joke. God. What am I supposed to do when I go on there? I wouldn't have anything nice to say to them. I can tell you that. Plus, I don't see any way to get on there. There's no link or anything. You know, it's stupid, okay?
Okay.
You don't need to tell me about it. Just,
All right, I will.
I'll just go over and say something, and then they'll go, see? That gray guy, he's mean.
See, that gray guy, he's mean. Yeah, that was me on Brittany J's channel. That was a year ago, man. That was crazy. That was a magical night. And then he told us to all go F ourselves.
They want to say, you know, they're just losers. You know, people who invent stuff like that have...
It talks about, I invented a profile and invented making fun of him like I'm Oppenheimer or something. I didn't invent anything. I just put a picture of his dumb face up and then changed my name on StreamYard. It took 7.5 seconds at the most.
I mean, when I hear about it, it just sort of, you know.
Were you
then
there,
I go
Jennifer?
Over there and I'm angry, and then I comment and say, oh, you guys are all losers, you know.
Every now and then there's just certain nights, you know.
And then they go, oh, Greg, you know, and people suck, you know. That's just the truth. Wow.
He's so mad. And then he deleted it. Do any voice change. I love this. The Lab done a
absolute tool. He's one of the... Now, Josh from the Lab's an absolute tool. He's one of
my favorite.
The worst people on the planet.
I wear that as a badge of honor, to be honest.
Over there? It was...
I remember one time he referred to Chris McDonough as Chris McDumbass. And I was like, dude, you are a jealous hater. So mad about like other people's accomplishments and success.
Josh from the Lab pretending to be me, but they knew it wasn't you. That guy's a pile of shit. What's he doing on there? I mean, he's one of the dumbest people that there ever has been. And
I don't think that I'm that dumb though. I mean, I'm not brilliant. He still calls Chris McDonough. He still says that about him. Fucking loser. What a fucking joke. I wonder how many crimes Gray Hughes has solved. Welcome to Play the Labs channel, but stay off mine. That content is gold. If you don't super chat, nobody rides for free.
Oh, absolutely.
True. He will.
it does equal money. I mean, look at my show and look at compared to theirs.
You should hop on her panel and set her straight.
Actually, there's nobody. I haven't seen one nickel on there since.
He hasn't seen one nickel in there. What does he do? He's watching for super chats? Yeah, the worst on the planet. That's right. I am one of the worst people on the planet. Also, I don't know if you know this, but one time I made this ridiculous comparison to a lady getting punched in the stomach that was going to have an abortion, but instead of her having the abortion, she got punched in the stomach. And then I made this ridiculous claim that, well, should the guy really be charged with it if she was on the way to the oh wait, I didn't say that. He said that. My bad. Oops. Now it's coming back to me. Okay. You
guys are way more generous to me than any of those people.
I told you that I donate half to charity and half to destiny.
It's so
My two
great.
favorite dancers. He did. He questioned the money of that one was like that. That one was even low for him, I thought. I thought that even he would have a little bit more sense than that, but he doesn't. Okay. He doesn't have it is evil, man. I think about those little girls and that mom, and I wonder where that guy is, man, that Travis Decker guy. Can we just release the Epstein files, please? 'Cause that way I never have to hear about him again. Let's just get it over with. I know he's still. Did he die in the woods and get eaten by a bear or something? I mean, I don't know. Something. Where the hell is that guy? You don't want to get me started on Epstein. I don't want anybody to get started on it. I'm just sick of hearing about it. Black Cat Mom 64 says he's a whiny little bitch. They think he might be closer in Idaho. They don't think he's dead. They don't think Travis Decker is dead. I think he's dead. They think he's alive, huh? Wow. I mean, I just don't. I don't know. I think he's dead, man. But yeah, but even survivalists, you know. That actually turned out to be somebody else that sort of looked like him, but I can show you here. Hiker mistaken for murder suspect Travis Decker in Idaho. Now that guy looks like Jelly Roll, not me. God, he looks unhinged, man. He's a scary looking dude, especially knowing what you know now about him, you know, could do that. I don't know. I just don't know who could do something like that. I really struggle. I know people do it, but I just don't know how. But I guess, I mean, I guess I'm kind of, hold on, what the hell? That would suck, though. Yeah, his eyes are so weird, man. This poor chap. Like those eyes are something. I don't know, man. I don't know. I would just, if this guy, you if he say he like is running through the wood, he cuts himself or something. He's gonna need antibiotics, fresh drinking water. You know, I mean, why aren't they searching over there anymore? Amanda says, Josh, I live in Kittius. I don't know how to pronounce that county. He's not dead. They would have found his body. They aren't even actively searching over here anymore. I don't know. I mean, it's definitely a possibility, but who knows? What has it been, 2 months? And nobody's seen him? Like has there been even a credible sighting? That's what I think. I mean, that's just personally what I think, but you know, I'm sure I'm wrong, but I don't think he's alive. I think hunting season's in the fall. They might come across him. I mean, there have been no like I check every day and there's just no updates about this guy. Yeah, but I mean, people would start to know that. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, like he doesn't look all that. I mean, knowing what you know now, he doesn't look that insane, but there he looks a little insane. Like so the initial few days there were some sightings, but after that, I mean nothing. I don't know. That's what Brian Laundrie did. And he may not have done it on purpose. I mean, he may just, you know, I mean, fall down a hill, you break your leg, you're just laying there. Yeah, his eyes. I mean, this picture right here is just like it's a weird picture. I don't know. Those eyes aren't normal. They're not very caring eyes, you know. Yeah, but I don't think he's like some. I just don't think he's like some like commando. You know, like I'm. the woods are very unforgiving, even for people that are trained, you know, harsh conditions. Pacific Northwest is a really tough forested area with mountain lions and bears and bobcats and yes, I think that that's what it would be classified as. There's no question he's dangerous. Yeah, I'm telling you that it's just it's a tough place to survive. Even the most experienced people get lost all the time. I hear about it all the time. It happens up in my neck of the woods all the time. People are always like, and we're talking about ex-military too. I mean, it happens a lot. But he may be alive. I'm just wondering where the hell, you know, I just don't know. People are hard to find when they don't want to be found, especially look, he could have I've seen those ones where guys are getting ready to commit an awful crime and they make like this underground bunker or something. You know, like this little hole in the ground but how long can you really last doing that? Guy's just the absolute worst. You mean like Tom Hanks in Castaway? I don't know, 6-7 hours at the most. But yeah, he could be alive. I mean, and Rod's right. He's definitely got some skills. I believe it was on Evil Exists. That channel it was an interesting one. He videotaped everything too. That's true. It's a good point. It's a very good point. Yeah. Well, we can only hope. He needs to be caught, and he's just a very dangerous person. Anybody that's willing to do that to children is obviously a threat to humanity. He already is. I mean, it's just terrible story. Anyway, all right, guys. Well, I'm gonna shut it down. I don't even know what time it is. Appreciate you guys being here. Yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you guys. And I will catch you tomorrow, 9:30.
Ladies and gentlemen, Lab After Dark.
Probably.
Starting shortly.
Anybody know what time the show is tomorrow? Very close, Rod. We'll take 9. It's 9:30, but we'll take it. You'll be early.
Lab After Dark is starting soon.
That's right, Mark. Thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate it so much. Thank you for the support and the love, patience. Rod, it's going to be there at 9. I did not yet.
Lab After Dark is starting soon.
Right.
Well, you opened that Pandora's door.
I was actually just sitting down to pee, but whatever, you know.
What's the point in causing a ruckus that
Lab After Dark starts now.
Like, you know, I'm mentally ill, and that these
Well, you
theories
are
come
mentally
up.
ill, Hansy. You said that, right?
Well, yeah, I don't know. Somebody told me I'm gonna have to cut this interview short, man. Like, yeah, I don't know, man. Like, you know, I understand, like, you guys are Stern fans, so, but like,
No, I mean, no, that's not true.
We're on your side more than we are his.
No, but make one thing clear: the Hansy that you heard on the Howard Stern show, who had to take licks over there. I don't take licks anywhere else.
Well,
Like,
you're not, but you're not taking licks here, Hansy. I'm just asking you. And when you said, well, you think that somebody's mentally ill, or you guys think that I'm mentally ill, earlier in the show, I asked you if you were mentally ill. You said you were. So I was just.
Yeah, that's my diagnosis. Yes.
I mean, you called me an asshole earlier, and I mean, I don't care. I don't care what you call me.
People who.
Hansy, you want to know what Lucas said?
I believe that at a certain point, a lot of celebrities celebrities, politicians sold their soul, right?
I agree.
Dude, Lucas is going to agree with you
I
on
agree.
that. Tansy, to be honest with you, I mean, to me, that sounds fucking nuts.
I agree.
But Lucas is
100%.
all on board with that shit. So
All right,
feel
well,
free.
I mean, you think it's nuts, but no,
No, I do think it's nuts. Yes.
But let me finish though. Let me finish before you call me nuts and all that. You know what I mean?
I already did. But I already called you nuts, but go ahead.
No, I'm in. Hit me with it.
I know. You're kind of an asshole so far, but all right. I